Welcome to History Explained, where we illuminate the past to better understand our present. I'm your guide for this weekly dose of 7 days under 7 minutes. Today is Sunday, June 1st, 2025. As we do every Sunday, we celebrate innovations and inventions, the technologies, tools, and ideas that have transformed our world. This week, from May 26th to June 1st, we explore fresh breakthroughs and centennial reflections that show how ingenuity continues to shape civilization. We begin in Tokyo, Japan, where the city commemorated the 100th anniversary of its first subway line, which opened on June 1, 1925. The original 2.2-kilometer stretch between Asakusa and Ueno revolutionized urban transport in Asia and marked the beginning of Japan's rail innovation legacy. Today, Tokyo Metro unveiled a new hybrid train prototype running on both electric power and hydrogen, signaling a commitment to sustainability even as it honored its transit routes. In Silicon Valley, OpenAI and Google DeepMind made waves with parallel announcements on May 29. OpenAI released GPT-4o's multimodal integration for education platforms, while DeepMind debuted its long-anticipated real-time science assistant, Alpha Lab, designed to help researchers simulate complex experiments in physics and chemistry. These tools push artificial intelligence beyond text generation, toward real-time scientific collaboration and advanced modeling that may reshape how we solve problems. In India, ISRO announced on May 31st that it had successfully completed testing for its reusable launch vehicle, RLV, prototype. This project, often compared to NASA's Space Shuttle program, aims to drastically reduce the cost of orbital payloads. As the space race becomes increasingly commercial and competitive, India's RLV progress places it among the leading nations investing in affordable space infrastructure, following in the footsteps of visionary inventors like Konstantin Tsiolkovsky and Wernher von Braun. Meanwhile, in Berlin, scientists at the Max Planck Institute revealed this week that they've developed a synthetic alternative to lithium-ion battery chemistry using salt-based electrolytes. The innovation, announced on May 30th, has the potential to revolutionize energy storage by addressing cost, resource scarcity, and environmental degradation, an echo of the early 19th century breakthroughs by pioneers like Alessandro Volta. On the medical front, Nigeria's National Biotechnology Development Agency released promising trial results on May 28 for a locally developed malaria vaccine that targets regional strains with greater precision. Using CRISPR-enhanced mRNA platforms, this vaccine builds on global innovations pioneered during COVID-19 and represents a step forward for health sovereignty in the global south. It reflects the legacy of medical innovators like Edward Jenner and Catalin Carrico, whose work altered the course of public health. Back in the United States, MIT researchers on May 27 published new data on a biocompatible neural interface that can transmit sensory information directly to the brain without invasive surgery. The findings open the door to future breakthroughs in prosthetics and cognitive therapy, part of a lineage of innovation tracing back to early neuroelectric experiments and the first cochlear implants. Technology that once belonged to science fiction is inching closer to our everyday lives. And finally, UNESCO declared May 30th as Global Digital Preservation Day, emphasizing the urgent need to protect humanity's digital records in an age of rapid obsolescence. Events were held in Geneva, New York, and Nairobi, spotlighting efforts to archive data across languages, cultures, and formats, connecting this challenge to the invention of writing, the printing press, and now, cloud-based memory. From AI breakthroughs in renewable energy to spaceflight and brain-machine interfaces, this week's stories remind us that innovation is not just about new tools, it's about expanding what humanity can know, do, and dream. Each invention is a thread in a larger tapestry of curiosity, problem-solving, and imagination. Thank you for joining us for this exploration of innovations and inventions. If you found inspiration in these breakthroughs, don't forget to subscribe and share the episode with fellow history and technology enthusiasts. That wraps our 7-part weekly series. Join us next Sunday as we begin again with this day in history. Until then, I'm your guide for History Explained, where understanding yesterday is the key to navigating tomorrow.